Live television often feels polished, controlled, and carefully planned. Viewers tune in expecting smiles, laughter, and light conversation. But every once in a while, something different happens, something real. On a recent broadcast, Kelly Ripa reminded everyone that behind the bright lights and daily routine, there is a real human being with real emotions. This was not a dramatic announcement. There was no shocking headline, no sudden interruption. Instead, it was a quiet, honest moment, one that unfolded naturally on live TV and instantly resonated with millions of viewers watching from home. Kelly Ripa, known for her energy, humor, and professionalism, allowed herself to slow down and speak from the heart. That choice turned an ordinary episode into an emotional day that fans won't soon forget.
For years, Kelly Ripa has been a symbol of consistency on American television. Day after day, she shows up with warmth, humor, and confidence. Audiences have come to associate her with positivity, a familiar face that makes mornings feel lighter. But maintaining that image is not always easy. Behind the scenes, Kelly balances a demanding career, family life, public expectations, and the constant pressure of live broadcasting. She has spoken before about how challenging it can be to show up every day with energy, regardless of what might be happening personally. That is why this moment felt different. On this particular day, Kelly didn't hide behind her usual quick jokes or polished delivery. Instead, she paused. She reflected, and she spoke honestly. The shift didn't come with a warning. There was no dramatic buildup. Viewers simply noticed something subtle. Kelly's tone softened. Her expression changed. As the conversation unfolded, it became clear that this wasn't just another segment. Kelly carefully chose her words, speaking with sincerity and calm emotion. She didn't overshare, she didn't sensationalize, she simply acknowledged that some days carry more emotional weight than others. That honesty landed deeply with viewers. Live TV doesn't allow for edits or retakes, which made the moment even more powerful. Kelly's openness felt genuine, unscripted in the best possible way.
Audiences are incredibly perceptive. They can sense when emotions are forced and when they're real. What made this moment resonate was its authenticity. Kelly didn't position herself as someone seeking sympathy. She spoke as someone acknowledging life's emotional complexity. That balance between vulnerability and strength is rare on live television. Instead of turning the moment into a headline, she treated it as part of a shared human experience. And that's what made it powerful. Viewers didn't feel like they were watching a celebrity moment. They felt like they were witnessing a real conversation. Throughout the broadcast, one presence stood out: Mark Consuelos. His support didn't come through dramatic gestures or lengthy commentary. Instead, it showed in small ways: listening closely, offering reassurance, and allowing space for honesty. Longtime fans of the couple recognize this dynamic immediately. Their connection has always been rooted in mutual respect and understanding. On this day, that bond was visible in its quiet strength. Mark didn't interrupt or overshadow the moment. He simply stood with Kelly, letting her speak freely. That subtle support added depth to the emotional tone of the show. In today's media landscape, authenticity matters more than ever. Audiences are tired of exaggerated drama and misleading headlines. They crave real moments, ones that reflect genuine emotion without manipulation. Kelly's honest approach reminded viewers that emotions don't need to be extreme to be meaningful. Sometimes a calm acknowledgement of how you feel is more impactful than any dramatic confession. This moment proved that vulnerability doesn't weaken a broadcaster's credibility. Instead, it strengthens the connection with the audience. Almost immediately, fans took to social media to share their reactions. The response wasn't panic or speculation, it was support. Viewers expressed appreciation for Kelly's honesty, Many said they felt seen and understood. Others shared that the moment reminded them it's okay not to be okay every day. Comments reflected gratitude rather than concern. Fans praised Kelly for her professionalism and courage, noting how refreshing it was to see a public figure speak openly without exaggeration. This reaction highlighted something important. Audiences value sincerity. Despite the emotional tone, this was not a story of tragedy. There was no shocking revelation or alarming update. Instead, it was a reminder that emotions are part of everyday life, even for those who appear strong and confident. Labeling moments like this as sad news misses the point. This wasn't about loss or crisis. It was about honesty, reflection, and connection. Kelly didn't frame the day as a negative experience. She framed it as a real one, and that distinction matters. Public figures often feel pressure to maintain a perfect image. Admitting emotional vulnerability can be risky, especially in a world where moments are easily taken out of context. Kelly navigated that challenge with grace. She chose her words carefully, ensuring clarity without drama. That responsibility, knowing millions are watching, makes her honesty even more admirable. By speaking calmly and thoughtfully, she set an example of how to address emotional topics in a healthy way. Perhaps the most powerful impact of this moment was what it offered viewers at home. Reassurance. Reassurance that it's okay to have emotional days. Reassurance that strength doesn't mean hiding how you feel. Reassurance that honesty can exist without oversharing. Kelly's message, intentional or not, was simple. Emotions don't need permission. Live television is unpredictable. That unpredictability can lead to mistakes or to moments of rare authenticity. This was one of those moments where live TV succeeded in showing something real. No edits, no filters, just a human experience unfolding in real time. It reminded audiences why live broadcasting still matters in a digital age. Over the years, Kelly Ripa has built a career not just on entertainment, but on connection. Her ability to relate to viewers has always been her strength. This emotional day didn't change that legacy, it reinforced it. By choosing honesty over performance, she deepened the trust audiences already had in her. In a world driven by clicks and exaggerated titles, quiet moments of sincerity often go unnoticed, but for those watching, they matter more than any breaking news alert. Kelly's openness didn't demand attention, it earned it, and that's why this moment continues to resonate. At the end of the day, what viewers witnessed wasn't sadness, it was humanity. A reminder that even those who bring joy to millions carry emotions of their own. Kelly Ripa didn't step away from her role as a host, she expanded it. She showed that being present doesn't always mean being cheerful, it means being real. And sometimes that honesty is exactly what viewers need. If this moment resonated with you, you're not alone. Many viewers felt the same connection watching Kelly open up honestly on live TV. Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever experienced an emotional day when you still had to show up and keep going? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more calm, honest updates from the world of live television.